All right. Can you hear me? No response. Please give a thumbs up if you can hear me. Where's the chat? Top chat, live chat. Okay. Sahil Arora ji is here. Yo, yo, yo. Please give a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up. Where is the chat? Top chat. Sahil Arora, Preeti, Tehim ji Singh. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening to you. Dr. Reena ji is giving thumbs up. All right, thank you, Dr. Reena ji. Shraddha Hazarika is saying, hello, sir, from New Delhi. How are you? I'm very good, Shraddha. How are you doing? I hope situation is good in Delhi now with the floods. Take care. All right. Prabhat Nalini Bal is saying, hi, sir. Hello, Prabhat ji. Prashant ji is saying, namaste, namaste. Asid De is saying, yeah, all. Yeah, well and good. All right. Thank you. All right. Lots of people here. I see. Oops, 37 almost. So today is Friendship Day. So wish you a very, very, very happy Friendship Day. Shout out to all the friends in my life who have contributed positively and also to the ones in your life also. All right. I hope you had a good celebration with your friends. I could not do it, unfortunately, but maybe some other time. All right. And during such occasions of divinity and friendship and love, we try to see from Krishna Lila, like many people have posted it, the loving relationship between Krishna and Sudama, Krishna and Arjun. So it's beautiful to see that Vedic culture is rising, and I was shocked to see that many Westerners, many people from the West who have nothing to do with the Vedic tradition, with Hinduism, with Sanatan Dharma, they are sharing about Krishna and Arjun, and they are saying that this friendship is divine, unlike mundane friendships. All right, so I was very happy to see this. It's jubilant to see the crux of Vedic culture spreading worldwide. All right, welcome everybody. Today's topic is the Atmakaraka. You might have already seen the video which I posted yesterday night. Maybe it's today morning for those who are in India. It was on the Atmakaraka in all the 12 houses. So many of you have seen that video. You have showered your comments there, and you have said how accurate the video is. Most of the comments, and it's very important that it's very interesting actually. Whenever I make a video on Atmakarak, most of the comments that I see, they say, yeah, what you are saying completely resonates with me. You know, why does it resonate? Suppose I make a video, Lagna Lord in 10 houses. It will resonate with, like, 20, 30, 40%, maybe at max 50%. But if I make on Atmakarak, it will resonate 90%. Okay, why? Because everything else can lie. Your body can lie to you. Your mind can lie to you. Your intellect can also lie to you sometimes. But there's one thing which never lies. What is that? It is your Atma, the soul, which is actually you. People say, he or she had a soul, but actually, we don't have souls. We are the soul, right? As Krishna says in the Gita, right? We are living entities. We are spirit soul. We are not this body. We are spirit soul. All right. That's the golden statement. So that is why whenever you see a video on Atmakarak, if the video is through trusted good sources, then you will always see. I'm not just saying this with myself. You will always see, whenever you see a video on Atmakarak, it's like bang on, hitting the bullseye. Oh, it's like exactly meant for me, because everybody will feel this, okay, at the soul level, because the soul never lies. All right. So welcome everybody. Asid Dej is giving thumbs up. All right. PB is also giving thumbs up. Sabine is giving thumbs up. Sahil Arora, Shraddha Hazarika. All right. Thank you. Preeti ji, Tehim. All right. Pravad ji from Pune. Nice to see you from Pune. Nadia Stan is giving namaste, namaste, Nadia ji. Anchal Balyan is saying good evening, good evening. Vignesh ji is here. Hi, sir. Hello, Vignesh ji. What is that? Talcha Marquez. I hope I spelled it correctly. Namaste. Nimish Vasani ji is saying hello, sir. Following you from long, long till time. Happy to have this good session. Thank you so much, Nimish ji, for following. It's good to know. And recently we reached 95,000 subscribers, and all of you have sent your thanks. So thanks to everybody who have subscribed and supported us in this journey. All right, Vignesh ji saying hi, sir. I'm from Chennai. All right, that's great to know. Chennai is where I did my bachelor's. All right. So Dr. Inaji is asking what is the topic for today. I have said already. I hope you have heard about it. Okay, then who is here? Thashni Kistenji is saying from South Africa. Oh, that's great. Welcome, welcome. Sim is saying Jai Shri Krishna. Preeti ji is saying thank you for amazing videos. Thank you for watching. Dr. Reena ji is sharing a happy friendship day. Thank you. Wish you the same. Oops, so many questions, comments. All right. Karthik ji is here. RVC is giving Hare Krishna. Namaste. Asit de Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Karthik ji is saying, please discuss Atmakarak both in D1 and D9 today. Yes, today's discussion is on Atmakaraka, but this discussion will be focused on wealth using Atmakaraka. So, when can you predict wealth, if wealth will come or it will not come, right? So, how can you use the Atmakaraka for predicting wealth? Very, very, very important. So, I will be making a series of videos on the Atmakaraka. So, today I have made Atmakaraka in D1, and then I'll make for D9, D10, and other divisional charts also. And I'll also make Atmakaraka and conjunction with other 9 planets. Okay, so what if your Atmakaraka and Sun, Atmakaraka and Moon are sitting together somewhere? Then what happens? Okay, then another series I will do is with the Amatya Karaka. So if your Atmakaraka and Amatya Karaka is conjunct, then what happens? Okay, these are very interesting things, because the Atmakaraka helps us identify things at a soul level. All right, and as I said, soul never lies. Okay. All right, so today's discussion is money is honey. We'll start in a minute. Let's welcome everybody else who are here. 76 people. Wow, that's a big number. All right. Already seen Preeti ji saying yes, it resonates. Yes, yes, certainly it does. Saurav Raghunath, Saurav, hi, nice to see you. Is asking if the field is wrong, then what does wealth yoga will not fructify? What do you mean? Like, if field is wrong, if you are working in a area which you should not work well, then yes, the Atmakaraka will not bless you with wealth, because the Atmakaraka wants you to do what you are actually meant to do. Okay, so that's very important. Preeti ji asking, so what is result of Atmakaraka planet is retro? Please help and reply. Retro means the desire is even more intense. Okay, so if the Atmakaraka is retrograde, then you have to understand that the desire can be like very intense. Okay, so if the desire is very intense, you have to understand that this is coming certainly from your previous lifetimes. And if you do not take into consideration your desires in a good way, then you need to understand that this can wreak havoc in your life. Okay, so Atmakaraka retrograde is a very strong placement. Could be good or could be bad. That's not important, but it's important that you understand that I need to fulfill this desire. But the problem is, if the Atmakaraka is retrograde, the desire may be so strong that it can impel you to do sinful activities sometimes. Okay, so that is what I said in the Atmakaraka video. I think I said it already, or if not, I'm saying it here now. Whatever desires you have, you can fulfill, provided it does not go outside the boundary of scriptural regulations. Okay, like for example, if somebody is married and that person says, "Oh, my Atmakaraka is in seventh; it's in retro, so I'm not happy with one woman." I want more. I want women, not women. All right. So then that's sinful, because that's Ravana mentality, and that will bring destruction into your life. All right. So if Atmakaraka is retrograde, please do meditation and do spiritual practices, and you have to make sure you are doing the right thing. And see, there is a thing, like, if Atmakaraka is in a particular house, then it is giving you this desire. Suppose you want love and romance, for example, okay, and then you try to fulfill it. You get into a relationship and then you get married, okay, not like you stay in living relationships like, dogs, pigs and cats, okay, like animals. That's not recommended. So, and then after you get married and you say, oh, now I'm bored with this, woman, now I want other woman. Right, so then that's not permitted. So that is like the how do you say, that is like the red line. That is something you cannot cross. All right, red. So you have to be within the Lakshman Rekha. Okay, it's very important. All right. So today's topic is wealth. Okay, wealth, 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 wealth. So what does the Atmakaraka indicate when it comes to wealth? The Atmakaraka is a very important planet because it can tell you from where you should gain wealth. Okay, because see, the Atmakaraka is indicator of the soul. So this is like saying, what should you do at a soul level to gain wealth? Okay, this is very important, because many people, they keep doing things, but yeah, they're not happy. Okay, so if you really want that you get wealth, see, getting wealth is basically, see, what is wealth? Basically, wealth is an energy exchange. When you provide value to somebody, they give you something in return. Okay, so it's like an exchange of energy. So you give something and they give something back to you. Okay, so then it means, if you are not able to become wealthy, or if you're not able to generate wealth, then you are not able to provide value to anybody. That is what it means in short. So when you get a job, what happens? You provide value to a company and they pay you your salary, right? Or you start your own business. So then what happens is, you provide a service or a product, and then they give you something in back, right? So the universe always works in terms of energy exchange. All right, the universe is never one way, or it is never static. It is always dynamic, and it is both the way. It's always two sided. Okay, and anything that is one sided will fall, eventually it will fall to the ground and it will die. Okay, so therefore, if you are not having wealth, you need to see where your Atmakaraka is, and you need to see which houses the Atmakaraka is associating and which lords. Okay, so now this is a bit tricky, but let's try to understand with an example. So for example, your Atmakaraka is in the fifth house. So this means creativity is extremely important for you. So does that mean you should follow this dictum, like, turn your passion into profession? Well, not necessarily, but in your profession there has to be some creative element. So suppose you are a great singer, Atmakaraka in fifth. Suppose you are a great singer, but you are more like a bathroom singer. Okay, now uh, and now, on in terms of your profession, suppose you are a IT engineer. So you cannot say, oh yeah, I'll keep singing in my company, sometime or the other, and then that's how I'll take. No, it's not like that. But even if you are in IT, you have to search for some area, like, maybe front end design, UI, UX design, where you can use your creativity. Okay, so, but the creative element should be there in your profession. Okay, if the Atmakaraka is in the fifth, otherwise what happens is, you will feel that, it's all messed up, and you will not be happy for very long. Okay, if Atmakaraka is in the fifth and you are doing something which has nothing to do with creativity. Okay, so therefore, you need to see which houses the Atmakaraka associates with. So specifically, if the Atmakaraka is associating with the second house, sixth house, 10th house, 11th house, these four houses, Now this means, if the Atmakaraka is conjunct the second lord, okay, or the sixth lord, 10th lord, 11th lord, and they are sitting anywhere, then wealth creation is a very important part of your soul's journey. You need to create wealth, not because you want to become wealthy, but you want to have that experience of becoming wealthy, okay. So if the Atmakaraka associates with the Artha houses and the 11th, so which are the Artha houses? The second, sixth, and 10th, and the 11th house, of course, is the house of gains. Then you know that it is imperative that I need to experience the journey of wealth creation. Okay. Now, of course, nobody will say, I just want to experience the journey and I have nothing to do with wealth. But you will always see that if the Atmakaraka associates with these four houses, or the Atmakaraka is sitting in one of these four houses, the person has a very strong passion for wealth creation. And the person wants to enjoy the journey and not just create wealth. The person gets a thrill, okay? The Atmakaraka will show you the thrill which is missing in your life sometimes. All right. So it's very important. All right. Let me see the other questions, queries. All right. Manaswini Oswalji saying Namaskar. All right. JNK. All right. You're from Jammu and Kashmir. That's great. Thank you for joining. Nitika Rawat is saying, looking forward for the session. Thank you for joining, Nitika ji. Asim ji is saying, how are you, sir? Well, I'm good. Thank you for asking. I hope you are doing good too. Smriti ji is from Odisha. Nice to have you. Shraddha Azarika is asking a question, sir. I have a question. What if Atmakaraka and Amatyakaraka are conjunct, or Atmakaraka is linked with the Dharakarak? So I will make a video, as I said, Shraddha, on Atmakaraka and Amatyakaraka conjunction. And I might also make a video. That's a good suggestion. Thank you. If the Atmakaraka and Darakaraka is linked, okay. But in general, if the Amatya Karaka is also linked with the Atma Karaka, the Atma Karaka shows yourself, okay, and the Amatya Karaka shows your profession and your professional interests. So if these two planets are conjunct, then it shows that career and profession can be a very important part of your life. Important does not mean you will work like 18 hours a day, but our satisfaction in your profession, contribution to society, the outer world, external world, is very important for you, okay. And if the Atmakarka and Darakarka are connected, then it can mean marital happiness is imperative, okay. So it depends on which house it is, um, and the overall chart matter. So for example, if your Atmakarka is linked with the Dharakarak, suppose, for example, they are sitting together anywhere. So then married life is very important for you. Okay. But now, suppose in your Mahadasha, Antardasha, there is the activation of sixth house or the 10th house, then this can wreak havoc in your marriage. Okay. Now, this can create a lot of anxiety and unhappiness, because at a soul level, you want your marriage to work. But the dasha is indicating that the sixth house is active, which means you have to separate, maybe temporarily, due to marital discord or due to some work related reasons. So then that's a very problematic situation. Okay. So what we should not do is, if we see Atmakaraka and Darakaraka are conjunct, oh, we'll have a great marriage. Okay. So that's not good. And if similarly, if the Amatya Karaka is sitting together with the Atmakaraka, automatically does not mean you become a millionaire, okay. It just means that at a soul level you want external you have a very strong need for external achievements, okay, and external validation. And the Atmakaraka Amatyakaraka conjunction can be a great conjunction, but it can also be problematic. It can make you very narcissistic. It can give you traits like, oh, this person is successful, I'll only network with this person. Yeah, this person has a lot of money, I'll only talk to that person because this person has some external power or something like that. So it can make you very narcissistic, okay. And if the chart is bad, it can make you extremely lazy, not wanting to do anything actually. So this is how dynamic astrology is. And You have to know how to actually read, okay? Otherwise, if it goes other, I mean, it could go either ways, okay? Sachin Kumar is saying, watching from Australia. Oh, that's great. It's late night in Australia, I think. Thank you for joining. Beautiful Story 88 is asking, how can Venus be in Rajyog? How about sitting in its own house, eighth house? Yeah, any planet can give you Raj Yoga if connected to the 10th house or 11th, or better both. And if the 8th house is associated, then your Raj Yoga will come very suddenly. Okay, somebody passes away and then you get that person's job. It could be something like this. I think India's ex Prime Minister PV Narasimha Rao ji, late PV Narasimha Rao ji, he has this yoga, I think. And yeah, we know how he became prime minister. Of course, he was very qualified, but nonetheless, there were some circumstances which led to that. So it's something similar, okay? But if eighth house is associated, it will give you some pain, okay? It will pinch you somewhere. Karthik ji is asking, who's the real boss? Then Atmakarak, Lagnesh, Mahadasha, Lord. There's no boss. Everybody is their own boss. This question comes because we see videos, most important planet in astrology is its sun, moon. See, every planet is important. The moon is actually the boss. The moon, in a sense, you can say, is most important because the moon shows the manas. We perceive everything through the mind, right? But every planet is important, and every planet has their unique importance, okay? Atmakarak has an importance. Lagnesh, Mahadasha Lord, Antardasha Lord, your Ashtak Varga, your Sun, your Moon, your Mercury, your every planet is very important. Planets in Lagna also very important. Shalini ji is saying, congratulations for the subscribers. Greetings from Varanasi. Thank you so much, Shalini ji. Nice to know you're from Varanasi. Vishnuji is asking Atma Karaka in the first house. Vishnuji, I've already made the video today morning. Please watch it. All right. Thank you. All right. RVC retrograde. I've already spoken. Combust. Combust means due to some reason you are not able to fulfill your soul's desire. Okay. This could be the scenario. So you might have to do some purification. Okay. Talcha ji is asking, vowing was just asking an AI astrology bot. I give back advice to be more specific and not judgmental. All right. Jai Shri Ram from Mysore, Ashwini ji. Thank you for joining. Jai Shri Ram. Tri Mari Singh, Gruse aus Frankfurt. Oh, Gruse. All right. Lotus Blossoms is saying, good morning from New York, USA. Oh, that's great. It's morning there. Welcome. Sai Dhanush is asking, sir, Saturn is my Atma Karka and Yoga Karka. You can see today's video, then you will know where Saturn is, what it might be doing. So you need to check your chart and also know. Okay. Atma Karaka, Dara Karaka, Pravadji, I've already answered what it means, and I'll make a video on this later for every house. Okay. So stay tuned until that. All right, Shalini ji is asking Saturn being your Lagna Lord and Atmakaraka. Well, I can't answer. I mean, it depends on what's going on in your chart. I cannot just say, okay, this will happen, exactly. But in general, if Saturn influence is very strong, then you need to be patient and things can be delayed for you. Okay. But again, this is very simplistic and generalistic, for me to tell you specifically, I will have to look at your chart. Ashish Jha is asking AK conjunct the third, fourth, fifth Lord and Lord. Ooh, wow. See again, Ashish ji, there is no magic dictum. If it is conjunct with these lords, what will happen. So we have to check the chart. All right. Without that, we can't answer. Actually, it doesn't work like that. All right. Akshay ji is asking, sir. Akshay Pradhan ji asking, hello sir, does nakshatra of Atmakaraka matter? Oh yes. 1000 million percent. I mean, infinite percent. Nakshatra is very important, no doubts on it. Somnath Sinhaji is saying, Namah Shivaya. What happened if eighth lord become Atmakaraka? I have made the video, if Atmakaraka is in this house, that house, you need to check that. All right. Abhinav Kumar Chobe, Amatyakaraka, eighth house. I have made the video today. Please go and check it in my channel. All right. Oops, so many questions. My God. Nice to see the questions. Let's get back to the topic and then I'll address the questions again. All right. Okay. So suppose you have seen your chart and suppose let's take a random example. Atmakarka, your Atmakarka is situated in the seventh house. Okay. Now, seventh house can show so many things. But suppose the third lord is, aspecting the Atmakarak. Okay. So third lord is in Lagna and, planets in the Lagna will throw the aspect to the seventh. So then how do you measure this? How will this impact you in your profession? Will it bring you money? So you have to see what is going on in your third house. You have to see your the karakas of the third house, right? So what are they doing? Are they also associating with the Atmakarak? That is how you know how wealth will come. So, for example, if your Atmakaraka is in the seventh and getting the aspect of the third lord, then it can mean that you are doing, collaborations with other people in YouTube. This is an example, okay? Because YouTube is the third house and seventh house shows collaboration. So you could be like a person interviewing people for a particular podcast. So these are things which can give you money, but to get the money, there has to be dashas of either the 10th or the 11th house, okay, through planetary placement, conjunction, or nakshatra specifically. So what do I mean by this is, suppose your Atmakaraka is in the fifth house, and you are doing creative things, but uh, if your dasha is of sixth house, eighth house, 12th house, you may be doing that creative work either in your home, in seclusion, alone, when nobody is watching you, or you might be doing it in your office, but you may not get the money. Okay, so getting money is another thing, but wherever Atmakaraka is, you should aspire to do things related to that, because that will naturally make you interested in the work that you are doing. And see, whenever you are interested in something, you can keep practicing it over and over and over and over again, right? You don't Nobody has to come and motivate you to do this again. Okay, so for that reason, you should always utilize the placement of the Atmakaraka, and especially if the Atmakaraka associates with the 10th or 11th. Wow, that's brilliant. That means money will come in more easily. And adding to that, if you have number 5 and number 7 in numerology in your date of birth, wow, this is like a great blessing. It's like money is just flowing from all directions. All right. All right. So let's see some questions. Gyan Shankar Avasthi is asking, moon is Atmakaraka and it's with Rahu. As I said, Gyan Shankar Avasthi, I will make a video on conjunction of planets with the Atmakarak. Please be patient. All right. Rajinder Singh is asking, Atmakaraka is Vargottam in Pushkar Navamsha. That's a great placement. That's a great placement. Whatever you are saying is very good. So in the Dasha, you might get wealth. Okay. Sherry, Sherry say 10. Atmakaraka in Gandanta, Venus. Oh, this could be a difficult placement, but you will have to do spiritual practices to overcome. So Gandanta can take you into extremes, like something very good or something very bad. Okay, so it depends on your chart which way it will flow. But this can mean that, yeah, kind of, it can show very intense events in your life. Dramatic events, especially if Scorpio is linked. Okay. Adonis is saying, hi, sir. What is the significance of Rahu stationary as Atmakaraka, same as degree and sun? Well, please wait for my conjunction video. Okay. Conjunction of Atmakaraka with other planets. Ashwini ji is asking, is it important for Atmakaraka to be natural benefic or natural malic? What is difference will it make if it's malefics? Yeah, if natural malefics are Atmakarakas, then you will get lessons, but it will come through hard way. Okay, hard lessons won't come easily. And if it's natural benefics, it will come a bit easily, but it depends on the chart. So, for example, if your Venus is Atmakarak and it's in the sixth house, that's a very difficult placement. Okay, because then it's like saying you want marriage, but you are not getting marriage. So you'll still get the lessons, but maybe there could be divorce in a amicable way. Okay, it won't be like bickering and fighting. But suppose your Saturn is Atmakarak and it's in the sixth, and then Dasha comes, it's like it can wreak havoc. It's like defamation and like scandal and all these things could be there. So I would say, in certainty, to some extent at least, it is better to have a natural benefic as an Atmakara. Okay, so if Atmakarka is a natural malefic, oof, a tough one could be. All right. Okay, Saurabh Raghunath is asking, oh, sorry, Trishna Saha, Atmakarak in ninth with Ketu and Navamsha. Oh, that's a great placement for doing meditation, spiritual practices, doing intense sadhana, fasting. It's a great placement, actually. Saurabh Raghunath is asking, does Amatya Karka will create opportunity as per as your yoga, or you to purposefully move towards? Oh, that's a brilliant question. So, you have to do it yourself. It's important that you understand the lagna chart will tell you, lagna chart, bhav chart, navam chart, these all these charts will tell you, the events that will happen in your life. It's like, life is running. Okay, so you need to understand that it can be in autopilot mode sometimes. Okay, autopilot, or rather, in auto mode sometimes. Okay, which means things are happening. So the Atmakaraka is the soul. So you have to activate that at a soul level. All right. It's a very good question. Maybe the best question that anybody has asked today. All right. So Saurabh, please activate it yourself. Like, for example, if Atmakaraka is in the 10th house, you need to take up some leadership role in your company. If Atmakaraka is in your third house, as I said in my video today, uh, you have to do some consulting, help others through your knowledge. Okay, so that's how you will know. Okay, क्वार्ट्ज इज आस्किंग आत्मकारगा मार्स और कंबस्ट हो तो क्या मतलब है? प्लीज थोड़ा वेट करिए, मेरा कंजंक्शन वीडियो आएगा उस पे, उसके लिए थोड़ा वेट करिए. All right, Tony Stark asking, Moon Atmakaraka is with Venus and Sun in 12th house, aspected by Mars. Okay, you could do good in the hospitality sector. Pampi Sharma Goswami is saying, watching from Kamruk, Kamakhya, we roll you. Thank you so much, Pampi Sharma ji. Great to know you are joining from Kamakhya temple. That's great. First house Lagna, that's great. I hope you have seen my video today morning. All right. Jai Ma Kamakhya. Thank you for your lesson. Sherry says 10. All right. B. Ranjan is asking, what is Atma Karka? Please explain. I have a lot of videos, sir. It's a very detailed topic. But in short, Atma Karka is the planet that shows you at a soul level. Okay, it shows your desires as a Atma. That's very important, which you are trying to fulfill from many, many, many lifetimes, actually, not just this lifetime. Okay. Shraddha Hazarika is saying perfect. Thank you for the answer. Uh, all right. Mimi Das is asking, Atmakaraka is in Mars with Sun and Mercury in the fifth. Please wait till my conjunction video. All right. Okay. So, last but not the least, the Atmakaraka's placement has also to be seen in the D9 and in the D10. I'll make videos on that for you to understand how to see that. But you need to understand that the Atmakaraka has to be analyzed holistically. So, for example, if the Atmakaraka is in the ninth house of your Navamsha, then it really means you love to read and gain knowledge. Now, it could be that this Atmakaraka is sitting in the 10th house of your D1. Okay, so then it means you will become wealthy by becoming a professor, or a guide or a guru or somebody like that. Okay, So the D1, the Atmakaraka's placement in the D1 will tell you from which area the wealth will come. Okay, the externals. Okay, so for example, as I said, if it is in the 10th house, you can become a leader, a CEO, so you are a person who makes big decisions. Okay, but decisions related to what? For that, you need to check the D9. Okay, so for example, as I said, if D9 Atmakaraka is in the ninth, it is something to do with education. Okay, so that is how you will understand what it is. Okay, it's very important. Please don't ignore the D9 and the D10. Okay, very important. I'll make videos on all of these later, but at the end, it is imperative that you understand that the Atmakaraka should be seen not just individually. Okay, you have to see it holistically. It's very important. So don't forget the Lagna, the Lagnesh, the Sun, the Moon. Don't forget the D9 and the D10. Okay, and needless to say, that is why astrology is a very complicated science, because it is the science of the rishis, and it's not easy to find the purpose of life. All right, but the Atmakaraka can do certain can tell you certain things which no other planet can tell you. Actually, no other planet has that much power as the Atmakaraka. It can make or break a chart. Okay, if the Atmakaraka is well placed, you are really blessed. That means in this lifetime you will get a chance to fulfill your desires to some extent. Okay, and of course the best placement could be Atmakaraka in 11th. All your desires are fulfilled. Okay, but again, it depends on which dasha you are running. Many people have Atmakaraka in 11th. Okay, so it does not mean anybody who has it in 11th, it's just like done and dusted. Okay, so you need to check the overall chart and understand what it is. All right, I see Pratyush Kumar Sinha ji has sent a donation. Thank you very much. Atmakaraka Venus in 11th, aspected by Lagna Lord. Oh wow, that's a great placement. It's time for you to do something individual, and yeah, do something which you always wanted, especially in terms of your profession. And this is a great placement for entrepreneurship, and yeah, I mean, for business, for starting your own company, it's brilliant. All right. All right. So I see so many of you have posted individual questions, but as I've repeated once again, I'll repeat. I've already made the video for this house, that house. So please watch it. You will be able to get your answers if you see it in the video today. All right. So like somebody is asking, eighth house, Sun Atmakarak. So you need to go and watch the video. If Atmakarak is in eighth house, what will happen? All right. Okay, let me see if there is any other interesting question which is not related to your specific chart. सिंह लगन में आत्मकारक शनि पृष्ठ भाव में अवस्था में all right. Again, Jayashri Acharya ji is asking, Atmakaraka is with Ketu or Rahu. Well, please wait for my conjunction video. You will see that there. All right. Okay, so most of the questions are either related to it is in this house or it is conjunct this planet. So the house video is already out. Please check it, and the conjunction video will come very soon. All right. And last but not the least, it's the month of Savan. So please utilize this period. And I am sure many of you are doing many austerities. And recently, I think last week, I also made a video, astrological benefits of chanting mantras. If you have not seen it, then please go and see it in my channel. I'm sure you will love that video. And that video has been shared, in so many places. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. 39 minutes, almost 97 people, I guess. The highest count was, it's 80 as of now. And yeah, if you have any requests, queries, or comments, please put it down in the comment section of this video, not in the chat, in the comments. Then I will see. And if you have any recommendation to make video on this or that topic, yeah, then it could be a great help for me. Like, in the end, somebody is writing, can you make a video on Sun and Saturn conjunction in all houses? That's a brilliant topic, brilliant suggestion. I will make that. All right. So, thank you so much. Greetings from Germany to everyone. To all those in India, I guess it's evening, not very late. Australia, I think it's time to sleep. And those in Europe, it's almost evening. And yeah, those in the US, you are up. I hope you have a good Sunday. All right. Oops, Sunday or Saturday. It's Sunday today. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for joining and hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to put your comments in the comment section. All right. Take care. Jai Siya Ram.